craft, design, and launch NFTs effortlessly across multiple blockchains. From generating high-quality visuals to enhancing audio, scripting, and minting digital assets, Call AI's advanced tools empower creators of all kinds, developers, designers, artists, and innovators alike. Now available on mobile, Call AI brings everything you need into one seamless platform, giving you the power to create anytime, anywhere.
Click the link at the top line of the description. Do not wait.
Think about Akademiks. We just found out that he is banned on Twitch. Not sure if it has anything to do with this little thing with this 15-year-old, but if you got the backstory, kind of give people the backstory of what happened real quick.
Years ago, I don't even know the young boy's name. Let me even look it up. But he was sitting there with a 15-year-old. I guess the 15-year-old was dealing with some type of confidence issues.
Right.
He was on there making, I don't want to say he was making sexual advances to him, but he was talking in an adult conversation that really wasn't meant for a 15-year-old kid to be involved in. And it made the kid feel uncomfortable. It was a very just nasty type of situation. And, you know, people, you know what I mean, they go crazy with that, especially when you're a type of dude like Akademiks who has been very vocal about people's lives and people's personal business. When you got something going on, it'll put a target on your back. But let me go ahead and read it. It said, a clip surfaced online where Akademiks asked a 15-year-old who moderates Max's Discord about his sex life and even offered to perform a sexual act on him. Act seemingly responded via his media page by posting a clip of Max having a boy who was allegedly 14 at the time speak on an OnlyFans model, but the majority of social media backlash was solely on Akademiks. So basically, I guess he was trying to get a kid to have sex with an older woman or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is like, you can't do that type of shit.
Right.
You can't do that, especially in the seat that you're in. It looks bad, especially the way you going on Diddy and you going on these other people and you want to expose this and expose that, and you doing some dirty shit. Like you got to expect this kind of stuff. And Twitch taking this stuff is that's a real deal, because that's a huge revenue stream. And yeah, you make your bed, dog. You got to lay in that shit.
Yeah, and then it's like, could it be a trickle down effect? Could Spotify step in? Could, I don't know if he's still even on YouTube.
I think it's
he
Rumble,
is, right?
I guess, but I think it's more Rumble.
More
than
Rumble,
anything.
you know what I mean? Instagram, a big presence on Instagram. Will they step in? Again, we don't know yet if the Twitch thing has anything to do with that. All we could do is speculate and report what's out there right now. But from what I've seen, it's sick. Because why would you even be engaging with a 15-year-old like that? I don't know if he was drinking too much liquor. I don't know, if he was just feeling himself too much. But like you were saying, I don't think that he thought the backlash will be as such. He think he just, sitting on the stream, chopping it up, busting it up with somebody. And then you got people like Meek Mill and all these people that don't like him anyway, calling for DJ Akademiks' head.
Yep.
Right? And how could you argue with it? How could you argue for DJ Akademiks?
Nope.
It's hard. Not that we want to, but how could you defend that shit? I mean, the video's out there. Like, I'm sure he had a little rebuttal in response, but it fell on deaf ears.
Yeah, he apologized, and obviously,
but it's like, it's certain things that you can't recover from, and certain things that you should never do, I should say, because it kind of shows who you really are, shows your true character. Like, that should never happen. At any given point in time, it just shouldn't happen. It kind of says like, all right, what's really going on with you, homie?
Well, he made a mistake, and we kind of seen this years ago, is where first off, it seems like his demographic, no matter how long the years go by, kind of stay within that kind of teenage age range. So the older you get, you still thinking you a kid, nigga. You ain't no kid. You a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Now. Like a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So for you to still be down there frolicking with the kids, like, shame on you. You got a childish mentality to even be wanting to entertain the conversation. Like, I wish a 15-year-old would come on this platform. We talking about what?
Right.
What we talking about? You old enough to be my son. Y'all just be our kids. What you talking about? Like, ain't nothing to talk about. But yeah, man, you, like I said, you make your bed, you got to sleep in it. The energy you put out there and the energy he's put out there for years, you got people lying. Like, Meek Mill coming out saying what he said does not surprise me at all.
Right.
Because of all the shit that Meek Mill's had to deal with from Akademiks throughout all the years. Anybody else that's out here really on the offense doesn't surprise me. We ain't out here calling for his jobs. We ain't had to deal with him the way other people had to deal with him. So hopefully he can recover, but I'm not condoning it, and I'm just going to sit back and watch and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, he apologized. He said he was wrong. So now like you said, you made your bed, you got land. You got to see where the chips are going to fall now. Like, what is going to be the repercussion of this? We already see Twitch pulled out. Is it because of that? Who knows? Will all these other companies follow suit? Will this cause him to lose money? Will this cause him to lose his Spotify deal? Like, it's tough, man.
It's tough.
It's very, very, it's a slippery slope. You know, because I get it, people make mistakes, but that kind of mistake, bro, mistake?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's almost unforgivable, bro. Like, where's your mind at to even go there?
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, one mistake can cost you everything, and that's open Pandora's box. If there's anything else out there, they about to find out. I don't think it's over, but we're going to see.
Right,
We're gonna see.
Right. So, that is what it is. What do you think about Snoop Dogg, man? He lost like 500,000 followers or something overnight because of his he performed at one of Trump's, I think, crypto balls or something like that. So people now are going at him, pulling back, saying they're not rocking with him. He's a sellout.
They funny.
Sure.
They funny. One, because if you what did you think Snoop was to begin with? All right, and I'm not calling him a sellout, but I'm calling him a capitalist.
Right.
I'm calling him somebody that is about the American dollar and it's been that way for a very long time. Did y'all really believe when he was calling people coons and sellouts when y'all were performing at Trump's first inaugural election? Y'all thought that was real? We tried to tell y'all years prior to that he was talking about Trump in his raps and hanging out with him prior to that. These rappers like dude. So you thought that in 2016 was real? No, that shit was a show. And we tried to say it a long time ago. So no, it does not surprise me that in 16 he was calling artists coons and sellouts for doing it. And then in 2024 we see him doing it and don't even bat an eye at it. And he's one of God's babies and he don't care. We need to start self-loving and stop self-hating. And now he's on this pedestal and he's taking care of his grandbabies. Don't be mad at Snoop. Put Snoop in his proper place. Yep. Snoop is an entertainer. Snoop is a capitalist. Snoop is not a revolutionary that's going to do anything for the people. Yes, he's a black man. Let's always keep him there. He's a brother, right? But let's just put him there. Snoop, the artist, the entertainer, the grandpa that's going to smoke some weed and have a good time and make some money. That's where he is.
Yep.
Leave him there.
And remember, these celebrities, entertainers are going to do whatever's hot at the time.
Yep.
At the time, it was cool to call people out. You know what I mean? For dealing with Trump. It was cool to do. It was the trend. It was the fad. But now it's like, I mean, you got to remember that, man. He probably could have made anywhere upward from $800,000 to $5 million. Mm-hmm. Some people saying Nelly made millions, and these people made millions. Soulja Boy made millions. You know what I mean? Just to, to perform at these inauguration balls or crypto balls, whatever the hell they are. He's not turning that down. You talk, I say it again. You talk about a guy who wants $40,000 and up for an interview.
Yep.
If somebody comes with $1 million offer, you think he's going to care what people say? Okay, I lose 10 million followers. Y'all be back?
Yep.
See, y'all think that followers is going to hurt somebody.
That's the tough, man.
I'm unsubscribed. It's not going to hurt. The dude's a multimillionaire. His opportunities ain't going nowhere. If anything, they're going to increase because now you're talking about him. You're keeping him in the algorithm. You keep him in the headlines. So that just brings more and more people that want to spend money because his name is hot.
Yep.
Don't you get how this shit works?
Yep. Think about it. My bad to cut you off.
Right out.
Watch TV on a regular Sunday. Watch TV for 6 hours throughout the day. I guarantee you're going to see Snoop on a commercial at least 1 or 2 times.
That's a fact.
He's everywhere.
Yep.
He don't need to be on Instagram. He don't need to be on Twitter. He don't need to be there. He's good.
Yep.
And I said it a couple days ago, last week. If you ain't got money, power, or leverage, you can't cancel shit. And I know people in the comments, if the people can cancel, the people can do this. No, the people can motivate the people with power and leverage to cancel somebody.
Yeah,
but you can't do shit, unfortunately. But hit an unfollow button. And that don't do much.
Right.
Don't do much.
Right. Because, look, again, this is, remember, this is the entertainment industry. It's not soapbox industry, Black Panther revolutionary. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's the industry, music industry. And I get you guys want to jump on your high horses and feel like you're flexing your power and this, that, and the third. But it just is what it is, man.